everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup.
It's a city home to one of the most loyal and passionate fan bases in football. And all the noise they're making is being captured by the Dome here at Ford Field in Detroit. Today, a fun matchup in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Detroit Lions.
Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, baby.
Jake Bates now, ready to get this one started. And we're off in Detroit. Moore with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. It only took him one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15.
Play action now. Purdy finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. At the 20. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 6-0 lead right away. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. Eddie Pinheiro on now for the extra point. Oh, but it's no good. So an early hiccup after the touchdown as the score will stay at 6-zip. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And in a blink, they are to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. Goff off the play action. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Catch made. And he's able to get it past midfield and down on the 49er side.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him, and that'll bring up 4th down. Don't want to punt from here, but too far for a field goal as well. They're going for it here. They're going to throw again. Goff. He brings it in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving.
1st and 10 at the 39.
Play action here with Goff. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Quarterback, if his renounce, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Connects on one to Jamison Williams. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's going to set him up all the way down at that 7-yard line. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
To me, now is the time to step on the gas, and you see this more and more in today's game, and it's the right move. Get that explosive run, get right back to the line of scrimmage, and don't let this defense breathe.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions tie it up late in the first. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions literally won up that opening touchdown drive as they take a 7-6 lead here. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Moore with a return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
San Francisco to the line. It's first and 10. He's got it on the bootleg. Flushed out of the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
On third down, Purdy skips it short of his man and brings up fourth down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up. But that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
And this one will careen out of bounds just into enemy territory there.
At their own 47-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Off to the air now. Has it in close. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A gain of 9.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the first quarter. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at second and pretty short. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down is going to end up in a loss of yards. The extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Third down run by Gibbs. Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time. That's going to bring him to fourth down.
A 3-yard loss.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is only the run game.
So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on down. 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Purdy on the play action. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. it'll be second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be third down.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to jump it. And that sack brings the offense to foot down. Thomas Morstead on the punt. And after that drive, went backwards. He's going to send this one forward. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Goff setting the throw. Screen here for Gibbs. Room for him past the 30. Across midfield. Works the sideline inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
That one right down the middle. The Lions grow their lead to 8. Bates Chazelle set up. Here comes the kickoff. Moore with a return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
49ers to the line. First and 10. From the gun is Purdy. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That's one good chalk up to the pressure, earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Purdy to throw it. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he crosses the sideline. A yard or two beyond. Looks like the 30.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Coming the comeback route. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop running. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Sticking to the air here, it's Purdy. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Into traffic, complete! And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. A little outside their comfort zone to try and field goal, so instead they're going for this on fourth down. It's caught. Pearsall has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down throw by Purdy. Escapes the pocket. Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. San Francisco calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. To throw again, it's Purdy. Hits him on the out route. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
10 yards.
They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Dude, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
He'll set the screen to McCaffrey. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're the premium in this league. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third and long for him here. Chased out to his right. And guys, man, that's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers could have gone for two in the tie, but they choose to trail by one. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. He was hoping to get it to Isaac Slaw there. So second down coming up. I'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Looking to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe two more snaps. He's looking Isaac Slaw's way. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. He'll throw it. That's complete to Slaw. This play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. Forced out to his right. Moving right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That's Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll get it up to the 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 44-yard line.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That one gains 7. And that gives the Lions the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Another one for Gibbs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap here to go. Throws caught. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 5-yard gain on the play. And that'll be first down, Detroit.
And the Lions.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on third down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Handoff to Gibbs from the gun. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a pickup of 11. And that gives the Lions the first.
Lions, first down.
Running it with David Montgomery. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. They're on him behind the line, and the give to the receiver doesn't work.
Hey, I love the jet sweep as much as anybody, Kate. It could be super effective, but here's the deal. Once you send that receiver in motion, well, you're doomed. Because if they bring an edge pressure or there's a blitz, there's really no stopping it. Because once that thing gets started, there's no audibling out of it.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. This 42 yards from the right half. Tracking for it, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond the field goal.
So after that make, the field goal won't cost them the lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Brock, he's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Purdy on first down. Finds him over the middle. Hits some space around midfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a 49er first down.
I love this game. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
Purdy throwing here on first. This one's out to Pearsall on the left side. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers take a fourth quarter lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers push their lead to 3. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, gone. On the move, headed right. To the right, he's got to Slav. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 22. And that'll be first down, Detroit. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
46-yard line.
Goff on first and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, the ball's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Project S.
Here's a give to Gibbs. They call it 1, maybe 2 yards to the end block. It's third down.
He's brought down by Michael Williams. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's closed close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he is stuffed at the line. They don't get the yard they need, and they're going to catch a breather. They turn it over on downs. All right, there's going to be the last play before the 2-minute warning. On the counter, McCaffrey. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. They stick with McCaffrey. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold it right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. He'll look to throw it. Buys time, rolling right. That's complete to Kittle on the sideline. He's able to cross midfield before going out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Here he is to throw. Kittle makes the catch. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, 49ers.
Watch out! Twenty-one.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
Okay, the 2-yard run on 1st down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
They're going to pass it here. Right side, and that's secured by Kittle. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Pass brought in by Jennings. This does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Brian Branch has it.
Purdy's pass intercepted. Turnover on downs.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Getting out to his left. Right, reels it in. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something, but go get that 1st down. They couldn't do it right there.
For big yards on the right side. And all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. And we're down to 31 seconds after he clocks it. We're in the last half minute of play. Now 2nd and 10. Setting up to pass. Trying to push deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball. Incomplete. Looking Isaac to Slaw's way. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that 1st down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
An 8-yard gain. It's fourth down.
And wait, what's this? They pick the spike. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on down. No timeouts remaining here, partners. They can just run out this clock.
It's a turnover on downs.
Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And, Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game that's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.
All right, partner. Keep on rolling, baby. You know what time it is.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Baltimore Ravens. Two teams more than ready to get this one started. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
On play action, McCarthy. Open here, Adam Thielen. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Kind of a dangerous throw there. He's off balance when he gets rid of it. But this is all about a quarterback knowing what he can get away with. And that time, it turns into a completion and a healthy gain as well.
They'll go play action. Here's McCarthy. And he slings one that's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
And I think this is a round we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short game.
He's got the first down and more. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Addison 34 yards. And the Vikings are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. The call is to go for one and kick the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And his defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard after the 36.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Jackson now. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flowers, 63 yards. And the Ravens are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look at repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
They'll give Henry another shot. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Derrick Henry taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Oh, CD, there didn't seem to be much resistance there down near the goal line.
Yeah, partner, from what I saw there, not a real...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward is just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's got a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. So on fourth down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on fourth down, Ryan Wright on to punt for Minnesota. And how about this, a fake? And this is caught. And the fake will work. He's going to have a first down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hold ready. Got it. 18 Cardinals. Take over.
McCarthy off the play fake. And he's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. A gain of 32 that time. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now Jones. That's a strong run. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Let's go.
To the air with McCarthy. And it's caught. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Vikings are an extra point away from capturing the lead. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're... groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. 2nd and 10. Now Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings Eagles are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Here's McCarthy. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And he will bring this back. It's a pick six and a Raven touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, had some blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
Point after, right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Looking to throw McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 31-yard line. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Throwing is McCarthy. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Fitting for what's been a tight ball game. We're all even at 20 now as the kick's away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Here's Jackson. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A big pickup of 38. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone. And incomplete on the deep ball.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here's Jackson to throw. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Jackson going to keep it. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Well, a timeout called for by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
The 4-yard line.
Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. Touchdown! Derrick Henry in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. So that really an almost perfect drive as they chew up some clock and wind up scoring late in this first half.
Remember, they've got a chance to double dip here because they're going to get the ball first to start the 3rd quarter. So the potential could go up 2 scores before the other guys get a chance to do anything.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. Oh, it shifts past him. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. And he's brought down. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. These offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Hey, middle.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got him there complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. And the penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Jackson. And he can't escape, and down he goes. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Now it's Jackson. And this complete to Henry over the middle. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll they'll say it's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
He'll try to do it himself. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. Now McCarthy. That is caught by Josh Oliver, the former San Jose State Spartan. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed,
and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Jordan Addison, 28 yards. And the Vikings take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point forthcoming. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
To throw is Jackson. That is incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but under...
Oh, for the third time, Jackson going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. Now he'll tuck it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. With veteran Kyle Van Noy in there to drop him.
Well, they got the lead, but it's certainly not a big one. And how do you keep control of that lead? Certainly not by that last play there. They gave up a big sack on the first play of this drive. Now it's double the distance to the first down marker.
That is caught by Thielen. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. And the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Baltimore. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. carry by Jones. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
On play action, McCarthy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And next time, Brandon, I think you might want to consider running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
On play action, now McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison from 19 yards away. And the Vikings have taken a fourth-quarter lead. McCarthy going to look to throw for it. And this one's caught. And their fourth-quarter lead grows by a couple more.
Vikings 34, Ravens 27. Will Reichard to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short.
At the 33-yard line.
Jackson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Finding Walker complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10.
48-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. And forces one there. It's a potential dagger as it's intercepted. And the Vikings are in great shape here as they take over at the 40.
I just want to rock. Body out of y'all.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project,
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. A welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. Off we go from Raymond James Stadium. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. He finds the hands of Marquise Brown. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play right out of the gate on the first play. It's a gain of 34. First and 10 now from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
A play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Forced to his right. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And the Buccaneers are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27.
It's Otten in motion. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And a good piece of running there. He'll get about 9 yards past the 35-yard line. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard. Mayfield to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. It's a 1st down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! What's up?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He's going to get this all the way down to the Buccaneers' 22-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
What's up?
1st and 10.
Out of a shotgun, Mayfield. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. George Karlaftis, the former Boilermaker, in there for the sack.
Up, 180. What's up?
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. There is a marker down, but I think this score is going to hold up. On is Chase McLaughlin for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. Here's McLaughlin now at the score. He'll kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Hey, 40. I don't need to.
Off the play fake. Mahomes. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Kelce opens his account. His 1st catch and a 1st down to boot.
A gain of 11. 1st down, Chiefs.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Rolling right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Easy. Yellow.
Right back to the air for Mahomes. This one into the hands of Brown. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Mahomes now to throw again. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. To the air once more, it's Mahomes. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And the Buccaneers are going to take over here at their own 22.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend. But as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Second down throw from Mayfield. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with them, and will bring up third down.
And less than a yard.
Baker gonna give it to Irvin. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
It's a gain of
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. He'll go again here with Irvin. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line. Maybe a yard. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Pistol. Real. Regular. Start.
Now Mayfield. That is brought in. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
And the first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
180.
The slot man in motion right. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. And he's got another one. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers move out on top, 14-0. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. Moving outside the pocket. That's to the right side. And incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. It's 2nd down.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It looked like one of the Chiefs is able to recover, and they hold on to the ball.
Now, obviously, there's never a good time to fumble the ball. It's probably the thing that teams stress the most is ball security. But it makes it a little bit easier knowing that your own team was able to fall on top of it, and at least you can maintain possession. I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
41-yard line.
180. What's that?
They go play action with Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called.
Set.
Here's Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. They say no to the field goal, but that backfires. They're going to come away with nothing as this first half comes to an end. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
On play action, Mayfield. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big one there to start the second half. It's a gain of 34. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Alert, alert! Alert, alert! Watch out!
The handoff, it's Irving. Finding space at the 15. And he's into the end zone. Lucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He gets it to go. And the Bucs will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. There's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. Remigio now on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10 for Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with the check-up. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. Mahomes on the run to the right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Mahomes to Rice for a big play. 31 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back.
And they're going to get him a second time. He goes down again. Hassan Reddick gets him for a loss of 7. And now it's 3rd down. Throwing now, Mahomes. Forced out wide. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of a bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of 1st.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. He'll go on 4th down. Now Mahomes. Moving to his right. That's going to be incomplete.